Yeah, she opens up nicely.
Yeah, surprisingly for just being like, just having like an intake and an exhaust. Not too bad.
Man.
I really do like the way she handles like.
Hey, she boogies. That's way more than I expected.
It's almost like a baby B16.
I was gonna tell you, it sounds like a baby B16. Welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we have Uriel. Uriel, thank you so much for making the time. My apologies, I sent you 2 different addresses, and then at the last minute I was panicking. I was like, where did you go? But you came to the right location, so my apologies for maybe a little mini, stress that I gave you, man.
No worries. I made it here.
You made it here, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. So, what do you drive?
This is my pride and joy. This is my 1990 Honda CRX SI. Pretty much I've been having it for like 3 years. And it's been my daily driver, so she's been
sick. Okay, so I can definitely see that it is your pride and joy the way you take care of it. So before we start into this beautiful CRX, tell me a little about yourself. Like, when do you remember thinking cars are my hobby? That's kind of the thing that I like.
I guess it all started when I was younger. Like, my dad's a mechanic, so
sick.
I would always be around like my dad working on cars. I'll hold the flashlight, help him pump the brakes. But I guess it didn't really start until after high school, until I got my first car. My first car was a 1999 Honda Accord.
Okay, hold on. 2 questions before you continue. Number 1, because everybody's wondering, did you hold the flashlight right? Okay, cool. So
I tried to, but
so there you go. That's
my
good.
dad, like.
And number 2, Accord. You got good taste.
Yeah, trust.
What happened to that Accord? You got rid of it because it was too heavy. Let me guess.
Honestly, wanted something manual, but it pretty much. My friends would always drive EKs, and they would always have like stick shift. They'll have be swapped. So it kind of motivated me to go to like that route. So like,
I don't blame you. It just, there's aftermarket support. They do look so nice, especially their hatches, things like that. Okay, so you got rid of that car, I'm assuming.
Yeah, pretty much. I ended up selling it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I ended up selling it to like get funds to pay for the pretty much my next car, pretty much.
And what was that next car?
It was a red Civic EK Coupe, an HX model, and I got pretty lucky when I found it. It came with the B20 B swap.
Oh, no, that's a nice little upgrade. Yeah.
Like, for me, it was really cool. Like, since I was barely learning how to drive like manual and getting into the scene, like for me it was pretty good. Like, I pretty much liked the way it handled and the way it felt. Like, the torque.
It's pretty torquey, for that B20. Obviously non-V, so it's more power. No VTEC, but it's still they move, they boogie. So it's always been Japanese cars for you?
Yeah.
Like specifically Honda, or?
For the most part, yeah. I do like certain JDM cars, but at this moment, I'm really obsessed with Hondas right now. Like,
so you're in the right place. Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you.
Don't worry, we'll drink the poison later. What? No. Gotcha. Okay. So, when do we stumble upon the CRX? When does that idea kind of start rolling, and why? Well,
after the red EK, ended up getting a white one, but it was having really bad electrical issues.
Oh.
So I pretty much needed to find a car, like as a daily driver, to get me to point A, point B. Meanwhile, so 3 years ago, I found this car on off-road.
Okay.
It needed some work, not gonna lie.
But it didn't look like this.
Nah, I wish it did, but.
And that's what I like, the fact that you're a young guy, so the fact that we're losing a lot of that.
Yeah,
you have to really take pride in that, because a lot of people, especially younger generations, whether they have the money or not, they rather just go and get a brand new car or a newer car that they don't have to deal with.
That already has like all the upgrades and stuff.
Correct.
So
when it comes to you, you know, your car was in rough shape. It is a 30-plus-year-old Honda.
Yeah, true.
So it does come with those issues, but the fact that you took on that you know, kind of just challenge, super cool for you, man. So it looked a little rough, but you saw vision on it.
Yeah, it's because when I was younger, I always liked this chassis, not gonna lie. So when I found it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the risk and actually like get it. And it was one of the best choices I could make, in my opinion. Like,
and it is, because I'm sure it was rare back then. Now it's really getting...
To find some now is getting really hard, even to find parts sometimes.
And in 5 years, and in 10 years, it's gonna get even worse.
For sure, I'm not gonna get rid of it, because I already know, like, 5-10 years from now, they're really gonna be pretty hard to find and pretty rare.
So is this a forever car for you type of thing?
Yeah, for me, I have too much sentimental value to like give it up. So for me, she's gonna be a keeper.
That's cool. So where did you actually find it? Where did you stumble upon it?
I actually picked it up in Glendale.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I picked it up, it pretty much didn't have a hood. The passenger door wouldn't lock right. The seatbelt was really loose.
Nice.
So like, it was kind of scary driving it home, but as soon as I parked it, I already had a vision for it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take my time with it, get the parts that I need, make sure everything's all nice and tidy, and then pretty much just enjoy it. That's
cool, man. That's cool. Like I said, yeah, they come with their little, you know,
just little issues.
But for the most part, you had a vision for it, and you've nailed it. I mean, wonderful. They really gotta slam it, huh?
Yeah, she's a little.
I'm glad you closed the door first, because then I would have felt bad if I would have slammed it really hard. Oh, that backfiring. Well, that backfiring.
Yeah, that or it might be the
the radio. Is it backfiring? Okay, well, first thoughts, it sits nice and low. Man, it's good.
Let's wait for this car.
Oof, sorry, I added a few pounds. I keep thinking I added 140 pounds, but I think I weigh more than 140.
It's all good.
This is great. It has a nice sound to it.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's pretty much a regular non-brand aftermarket exhaust, but I guess it's the fact that it still has the cat, it kind of gives it like a nicer tone.
So header, stock.
Yeah, with the cat, it's literally just on just an eBay exhaust.
Gotcha. I definitely saw that fifth gear, because you have to swing all the way to my left to the right. Yeah. I was like, whoa, no, okay, I didn't remember this. I keep thinking stock transmission. Okay, gotcha. Stock transmission. It feels, I think it does feel on the stiffer side. This is not the smoothest of roads.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly because of the springs, because the springs were, well, they're really like stiff.
Stiff? Yeah. Do you know is it 10K, 12K?
Honestly, not sure.
You just saw it. What can get me low?
Yeah, like
cheaper, let's do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah, for daily use, it's perfect. Like, maybe I'd like to put AC, but for now, that's on the list. But for now, it's good.
Obviously, visibility for the ages. There's no blind spot in this car.
Nah, you can literally like
everywhere, huh? But you also have to be aware, because it's such a tiny car.
Yeah.
Oh, it just wants to go.
Yeah, she's a bit preppy. Like, I do have a JDM CC ECU, so it kind of helps it out a bit.
Yeah, it obviously doesn't feel fast,
nah.
But it doesn't feel slow.
Nah, like, she'll get up there when she wants. Like, she's pretty tame, but if I wanted to go fast, she does feel a bit more like juiced, I guess.
Right. I also feel like you have so much more fun in the turns, in the canyons. It's a momentum car. You're not. Like, this is not a drag car.
The fact that it's not like super fast, you can really be like taking the turns and stuff.
And it's light back there, so you have to know. Otherwise, it's gonna lift up. It's gonna swing on you.
It is kind of scary, but I mean,
it comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
not too shabs.
So have you tracked this car?
Tracked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took it to Streets of Willow. Me and my friends are actually trying to go back around July.
Okay.
So sooner or later, I'm gonna try to start prepping it out for it.
It gets hot in July, so just drink a lot of water.
Hikes and a tarp.
Yes. Let's start talking about this car, man. What is the original color? Is this the original color?
No, this is actually a wrap, but originally.
This is a wrap?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It looks like a OEM silver, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, like something subtle but like clean, I guess.
Did you wrap it yourself?
Yeah, between me and my friends.
Okay. And how challenging was it?
It's getting a bit easier because this is like the third time we wrap it. It's been through like 3 different colors.
It's boxy, so that should help.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier.
Yes. Oh, that's cool. Okay, do you happen to know the name of the silver?
Yeah. The brand of the wrap is Esmo, and the color, I guess the color code, it's Silver GT.
That's cool. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I thought it was paint. Okay. Okay, so it's wrap, perfect. And then the front end, what have you done to it?
Pretty much just little touches. I guess the most noticeable one is probably gonna be the Project EKP air duct. I have it connected to my intake right now, and probably just aftermarket fog lights.
Man, but that in itself gives it a nice, clean, aggressive look.
Like I really like the contrast too of like the black with the
yellow and the orange. Yeah, I love it. And then it gives a nice, very like aggressive look with the vent slice. You know, you still have the turn signal there, so that's cool. That's CRX, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We've interviewed him a couple times already, so super cool. And then what did you source the parts? I mean, you said it didn't have a hood, so where did you get that?
So
I know the junkyard, you get notification, and by the time you get there,
everything's gone.
It's gone.
You can't even recognize it anymore. But I got lucky because I do follow EF Chris on Instagram, and he ended up posting this hood. So as soon as he posted it, I was like, yo, I gotta take it. Like, I can't leave the car without a hood.
Yes.
So luckily I was able to snag that one up.
Yeah, so anytime he puts any garage sales, you're there.
Yeah, I'm like, sheesh.
Yep. Chris has so many things. He has some of the cleanest CRXs and wagons and everything. So that's super cool. Okay. And then the side profile, what did we do to it?
Just small details, I guess. Like right now, I just haven't put too much. I have a lot of parts like collected, I guess, like just stashed. But right now, I guess just the carbon mirror, the carbon gas cap, and JDM tail lights.
Ooh, very nice. I love the cutout bumper. I know some people have mixed feelings about it. I personally love it.
I like it.
I'll never get tired of it. I don't care if your car is not a race car. I don't care.
Like I do have another clean bumper at the house. So I was like, this one's kind of beat up, not gonna lie. So I was like, might as well just give this one the aggressive look.
I like it. It doesn't look beat up, so that's cool. And just me standing here, I love how aggressive the car looks with the cage inside. We'll talk about that, but the glass rear, which maybe not the safest, right? We're not gonna be talking about safety, but definitely just it's so iconic, it's so cool, it's just different. Okay. Any major plans? You mentioned you're hoarding some parts, like any real EF dude out there.
I have too many plans on it. Like,
what are those?
Pretty much, I have a whole swab right now. Since it still passes smog, I'm trying to like, I guess, pass it one more time and then get everything ready to swap it.
Gotcha.
Just little touch-ups. Like, I would like to get some new side skirts, like aftermarket ones.
Okay.
And probably just like whatever I see along the way. Like,
yeah, that's cool, man. And what kind of suspension are you running?
Right now, just Skunk 2s.
Skunk 2s? Okay.
Yes, so they're on Skunk 2 street shocks with like some teen springs.
Okay.
Just like a mild like street setup right now.
Yeah. And then other suspension goodies, have you done upgrade to anything, braking system, things like that?
So far, mostly everything is stock. The only upgrade I would count is gonna be the PCI trailing arm bushings.
Okay.
The sphericals. I do plan on getting like a full suspension overhaul, but I'm gonna just take my time with it.
And keeping it like really street friendly, or going more like PCI route and things like that?
I do plan on tracking this car a bit more, so I'll probably go to the PCI route.
Okay.
But for now, I mean, stock is just fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is an SI?
Yeah.
An actual SI. Okay, cool.
I got lucky with that one.
Well, yeah, they're definitely difficult. Hence the sunroof and the disc in the back already, correct? Okay, cool. I forget my trims and things like that, but... So is this your only project that you have at the moment?
Currently, yeah. Okay. I am looking for another project, but I feel like I don't want it to go like down, like I don't want to get deep into it, so I'd rather just fix one car at a time.
Yeah, that's called being financially smart.
Yeah, because next thing you know, like, sheesh.
Have three CRXs in the driveway.
Unfinished projects,
and none of them run.
Nah, trust. Yeah, so I pretty much want to dial in this car before I start like another one, just to make sure like it's all nice, ready to go.
Super smart from your part. I mean, the handling on these cars, they're just, that's what they're made for, you know?
Yeah, the small turning radius too. Like.
Yes. What is your favorite part about your build?
That's a good one. I guess the engine-wise, the fact that it's able to take me places like without an issue.
That's such a great feeling. I know what you mean.
Because I'm kind of traumatized already. Because I used to have 2 cars before this, and they would always give me problems. Like
the Accord gave you problems? No, right? It was a Civics.
Yeah, just a Civic.
I told you, yeah. That Accord will last forever, bro.
I should have just kept that one on the side, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Oh man. You never know. Maybe you go back to the good side. You go back to the Accord.
Maybe. I did have plans for that one too. I wanted to do it since it was a 6th gen. I wanted to do the whole like CO1 Euro R conversion and stuff.
It's been done. A little bit of work.
Yeah, it would be cool to revisit the past and actually do it one day.
You can do H22. You know,
F20 as well. Like.
It's kind of hard to beat a lightweight car like this, though.
Yeah,
once you get something like this,
and there's so much aftermarket support.
Much aftermarket support. Yeah,
that's kind of hard not to like fix it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, I understand, but it's so nice. I mean, I love everything. The stickers, the dash, it's in pretty good condition. I mean,
yeah, surprisingly, like I was pretty surprised.
Those crack, don't they?
Yeah, I do have one little crack, but it doesn't compare to like the ones you've seen. Like,
yeah. The car feels healthy.
Yeah, like I try to keep up with the maintenance just because I'm always driving it.
Yeah.
So I feel like as long as I do that, the car should be pretty much like chilling.
Right. Which wheels, dude, I absolutely love. Can you kind of go over what kind of wheel specs do you have and what kind of wheels they are?
They're pretty much the same specs. They're both 15x8 with the 35 offset.
Perfect.
The fronts are the TE37s SLs.
Nice.
And the ones in the back are the Rays Gram Lights 57 DRs.
It's crazy because you mentioned they're both 15x8, right?
Yeah.
But just the design of the wheel
it makes
itself.
It look like really different.
Yes, but that's goes back to the wheel design and why we like wheels, right?
Yeah.
Just because it makes the car, it changes the car. Wow.
It gives it
very
a whole different look.
I personally love the fact that you have both the mix match wheels. Obviously T's or Gram Lights, the car will look good, but I just love, it kind of goes with the theme of the car. Same. And then you have beefy tire setup, which, man, again, one of my most favorite things on any car. I don't care if they get mad when I say things like track inspire or beefy setup. I just love a beefy tire. Same. And if it was super stance, I would love it too, but just for this car specifically.
Yeah, for the setup that it is right now, like I do like the meaty, I guess meaty fitment setup.
Speaking of that, what kind of size of tires?
They're 15s. They're Falcon Azenis 615Ks on both sides.
Oh, wow.
And they're 205/50 15s.
205/50. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
Like I like these because you could daily use these, and then also if you want to take them to the canyons or to the track, they'll still hold up.
I can tell you've definitely been driving on them. That's cool, man. Yeah. Oh, absolutely killer, man. I really like your car.
Thanks, my dude. I appreciate it.
Oh man, thank you for you know, allowing us to learn about it and get to know the story behind it. That's so cool, man. Well, very aggressive. I would think subtle in the outside. If you don't mind opening up the door from the interior, let's check it out here. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. So original color, I am to assume.
Actually.
Or it was a different door.
Yeah. The original color, I guess, would be black. But the fact that like I ended up getting so many parts from like different cars.
See, we love that.
She's like a little mix match right now too.
Yeah, that's cool. I love that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. So that I'm assuming that would be the most original color. Cool. Okay, what do we got in the interior?
Pretty much kind of simple. I just have the Mugen pedal covers, a shifter extender with the spoon shift knob, and just like a regular Momo steering wheel.
Very cool.
And then for the seats, just pretty much AP1 S2000 seats.
Love the seats. Love the seats. It just sits so nicely. That's cool. And the rear, what do we got? If anything?
Pretty much has a DC Sports rear strut bar. And then a Cusco roll bar.
In that iconic blue, Cusco blue. Love it. And then you, was the car gutted already, or was it missing some panels?
No, it came with full interior.
You're like, I don't need it.
Like, you know what? Not now, at least. But
race car.
Yeah, for this setup, I do plan on. I'd like to get another one, so I can swap all the OEM parts into that one. So
well, I was gonna ask you. I'm assuming you kept interior.
Yeah.
Smart man.
I have a grip on that for sure.
You are a smart man. Yes. Because everything's getting hard to find, you know.
Yeah, especially like black interior. It gets pretty. People want a lot for that.
This is cool, man. Little CRX. Yeah, everything about it. Yeah. Little cup holder as well. That's cool. No, nice addition.
Little JDM touch to it.
JDM over everything. I love the stickers too. I love how like the stickers flow with everything. 90s forever, toge. You know, like the whole vibe of the entire car. It just matches so nicely. So definitely kudos to you, man. Any major interior plans?
Snaps.
Snaps. What?
My dream goal would be to get a Honda S2000 cluster to kind of like match the whole interior scheme. Yeah. Maybe a different shift knob. I do like the Battlecraft ones. The teardrop. Yep. For the most part, that'll probably be it. Maybe if I could find a new carpet, that would be nice. But
or you can just delete the carpet.
Or that too, yeah.
All right. Well, you said S2000 cluster, so I mean, you want to pair with the K series that you have in there. So if you don't mind, you got the power.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Like,
let's see. Because everything has to be K or nothing, right?
This thing's known to break axles. So, like,
even as all-wheel drive?
Yeah.
That's the crazy part, huh?
It's pushing like 300.
To each wheel. 8,000 to the crank. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I definitely see a different color hood. Yeah. I personally don't have a problem with that. I think that's pretty cool. Goes back to that of the challenge. Like, the process, exactly. Like it, you know, it obviously a different T-bracket as well. So, man. So what are we looking at?
I got lucky with this one. When I bought the car, it came with the JDM single cam, so it's a JDM CC.
Oh, that's cool.
And I guess I just did light, I guess one bolt-on, I guess. I literally just have, everything is stock. I just have this intake that's connected to the air duct.
So it is functional right here?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Other than that, it's pretty much stock. I try to keep it as original just to make sure like it's not giving me issues when I drive. Yeah.
So we may not be able to brag about horsepower, but we can definitely brag about gas mileage. Yeah. So you get like what, 50 per gallon?
Pretty around there, like 40, 50 if I'm not stepping on it.
That's so cool. Even when you are stepping on it, you'll still get 40, you know?
Like I'll fill up the tank, it fills up with like 30, 35 bucks, and it could easily last like almost 2 weeks. So. Right now I'm chilling, like it's doing me a favor, like just saving money like that. But.
You said this is your daily?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks great. Honestly, it looks very clean for a daily, man. Yeah, you do a very good job on maintaining your car, so props to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks great. Okay, so any upgrades, or what are the future plans for the engine bay?
I do plan on swapping it.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, like this engine is cool, but I would like to have a bit more power to it.
It's always a power.
I do have a B20 VTEC that I had from my coupe. So right now I'm slowly just putting the pieces together, getting the stuff that I want on it, and then eventually I'll end up swapping it. But for now, it's doing the job. Like, I don't really have issues with it, so like I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, B20V on this is way more than enough.
It'll be
way more than enough, and you'll be fine. Okay. So are you hoping it breaks? Not really.
No, my plan is to pretty much, after smog, get the B swap ready, and then have this engine as on the side as a backup. Either that, or in case I find, pretty much. And if I get lucky enough to find another CRX or even an EF, it'll be cool to like swap this one over.
Just to have something reliable, because you know it is.
So I have like a daily setup, and then more like a track oriented.
Oh yeah, and then most likely your daily will become track again, and then rinse and repeat the whole process. Now you have
domino effect.
Yeah, like 3 track cars and one. Yeah, that's cool, man. Well, this is great. I really like it.
Thanks, my dude.
Not everything has to be, you know, swapped. Say the D series, some people say. But yeah, this is great.
Save the single cams.
Say the single cams. Is that what they say? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is great. I don't mind it. I think it's good. And transmission stock as well, right?
Oh yeah, just regular SI transmission.
Which is very peppy, if I'm not mistaken. I think the range.
The gear ratio is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I do like it.
Yeah, it's not V16 fun, but it's not.
She boogies when she can.
Cool. And the B20 VTEC, that one comes with their own transmission?
Yeah, I pretty much have a GSR transmission for that one.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. That should be good. All right, cool, man. Well, this is great. Yeah, I say keep as is.
Thanks.
I love it. Yeah, this is a great daily.
Yeah, true.
She opens up. Yeah. Oh yeah, she boogies. Has a nice little, you know, the exhaust kind of kicks in and the high RPMs. I like it.
For the twisties, she's perfect. Like, you don't really need that much power. Like,
yeah, because you're keeping it in that power band, and then
you're only putting a certain amount of gears. You're not like super flooring it like max speed.
And you're able to go fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going slow.
I guess the weight makes up for the speed. Like,
the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, power weight ratio is always gonna be a good thing, you know. I'm more into like lightweight cars, a little bit of power, than so much horsepower that you can't even drive it.
No, yeah, trust. Because after a certain amount of power, like, it's hard to put all that power down. Like,
yeah.
For the shoutouts, there's too many to name right now. I might forget. So I'll just start off. I'll shout out my family for always being supportive for me and like keep telling me to keep going. I want to support the homies, the Movo boys, because without them, none of this would have been possible. They're always down to help, and I really appreciate it. And I want to shout out everyone who has helped me throughout the process in any way, like either parts, moral support, or even just being there. Like, I appreciate you guys, so I'd like to shout out you guys. And last but not least, I want to shout out Automotive Anatomy for even giving me the chance to be here. And yeah, I think that should be it.
Dude, honestly, the pleasure is ours. So no, you're doing us a favor. You know, giving us your valuable time, sharing your passion. I can definitely see that you absolutely love this car, man. And I can hear in your voice. I've seen, you know, just the way you kind of just discuss on and off camera that this is your passion, man. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you for just bringing out the, you know, beast of a car. And trust me, there's nothing, you know, we have followers from all the way from Canada. My buddy, you know, I call my buddy because I've commented back and forth with him. Rob from Canada, you know who you are. I know you're gonna be watching this because he loves this old school stuff, and we do too. And that's what this is what we live for, man. So you're doing us a favor, and thank you for allowing us to kind of learn your story and just such a cool car, man.
I appreciate it.
They don't make them like this anymore, so we gotta appreciate the people that are willing to
keep them on the road.
You're gonna get gray hairs because of these ones, man. You know, instead of just getting a brand new BRZ. Yeah. So no, thank you for the time, man. I appreciate it, and yeah, I can't wait to see the future plans, man.
Yeah, thanks, my dude. I really appreciate it.
Right now, when you were stepping on the brake, obviously the car's really light, so very good on the braking. Any upgrades on that?
Primarily she's pretty much stock. I just have Brembo rotors and brake pads, and maybe just the proportion valve for 40/40.
Homie says, "Oh yeah, it's stock," and then you just throw in Brembo, you throw in 40/40 valve. So
I guess street setup, not too aggressive, but
it's like mini BBK.
Yeah.
OEM parts. Gotcha. Oh yeah, man, this is cool. I dig what you've done with it.
Thanks, my dude.
Yeah, I love
Just came a long way.
Does the push start actually work?
Yeah.
So you're turning this into an S2000?
Pretty much, like at least interior wise.
Sell the B20, get an F20.
That would be cool.
That'd be super rad.
It'll be proper, cause like.
But it'd be really expensive.
Yeah,
like really expensive.
That would be cool though.
No, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, I mean, every budget, every build has its own purpose. I think this is great as is. I wouldn't change it. That's what I'm telling you. Go get another car.
Yeah, trust.
Get another car. Put that B20V there.
I'd be on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. Like it's the news. I'd be on it like every day. So.
You up for any EF, or does it have to be a CRX?
Primarily, it'll be cool to have a CRX. I don't really mind if it's like a non-SI. If I don't have that chance, for sure a hatch.
So you just love the hatch look?
Yeah, I used to have EKs, but the EF chassis really grew on me. Like,
yeah, no one's gonna fight you on that. We all agree. It's
like something about this chassis. Like I don't know. I guess you have to really drive one to really like appreciate it. Like,
that's the way I feel about the EF wagons. I love the way they look. The way they look.